Howdy crew, got a little bit of an older vlog today. Let's get to it.
Howdy crew, I'm William Morris, President and CEO of the Welding Cowboy Corporation, certified licensed welder and owner-operator of a welding rig based out of Los Angeles, California. On here I'll be going over welding knowledge, what it's like to own and operate a welding rig, welding blueprints, welding math, welding equipment, and so much more. Welcome to the channel. I'm William Morris, the Welding Cowboy.
Reason a little bit of older vlog today, I actually forgot about this footage. When I got the call for the Port of Los Angeles, I was just putting on the AlumaReels on the rig, and I was just getting them on, just putting the leads on the reels, just barely finishing that part up, and I got the call. So I was making sure I got all the footage at the Port of LA, making sure doing the job properly, all that good stuff, and completely forgot about the footage. And I just found it, and just going to put it together so y'all can see the process that I did for putting the AlumaReels on. And that was after already taking the diamond lead reels off. That didn't work, unfortunately. So just the process that I did, the technique that I did, and there will be some more vlogs about how I secure the different types of reels on the rig as a secondary secure method, more of as a safety measure than anything else, but that will be in a separate vlog. But this is from more February to March area, and y'all can see how I was putting the holes on the toolboxes, more what I was kind of thinking, what I was planning, and I'm glad I did it all the way I did. There's no regrets on the way I did it, and it's all worked, and this is much later in the year, so I'm very, very happy with how I did it. So this technique is tried and true, at least for what I did with it, and so I'm going to have it on here so y'all can see how I put those on the rig. So I've laid out on this 3/8 aluminum. I didn't even measure it, it just looked nice and thick, something that I could use. They didn't have diamond plate at the place I was going to, and any other place I was going to didn't have stainless steel diamond plate, and I just didn't want steel on top, so I figured some nice thick aluminum, and it wasn't terribly expensive, so that was great. And cut it out with plasma cutter just super fast. It's raining, trying to get stuff done, so it's not the world's straightest cut, but I did have markings for 1/2-inch bolts, and then the bolts for the AlumaReels to go through, and then that's going to go up here. It will not match the prior holes, so I'm going to put stuff in here to water seal it. I don't need water leaking in here. I've already had some issues with that, so I'm going to seal these before everything gets bolted together for the final bolting, all that good stuff. I'm just working on getting this done. Again, been a lot of delays. It's raining, I don't care. I'm just going to get it done. Let's get to it. First hole has been drilled for the top piece, and instead of doing all the measurements right now, I'm just going to transfer, once the holes are drilled here, I'm going to use the paint pen and transfer all the marks onto this piece of aluminum stock, and then once those are all done, then drill holes through here, waterproof these, get everything bolted together. So that's game plan. The 4 holes have been drilled for the base to be attached to. Now I'm going to be doing the 1/2-inch holes, and everything's lined up great, so I'm very happy with it. Now there are 4 1/2-inch holes and 4 3/8-inch holes. I'm going to transfer this over to the other plate, get those all drilled out, then drill it out on the toolbox and get it all bolted in. Let's get to it. Got all the holes drilled on both the plates. Very happy about it. Lots getting done. Still raining out here, but 8 holes drilled top plate, 8 holes drilled bottom plate, and everything's looking great on them. Bolts fit through just fine. Gonna be working on the toolbox now, getting marks and then drilling them out and getting everything fitted up. All right, marks are now marked down on the toolbox. The top plate is up here. That's what I use to mark everything. Still raining, but welders work in the rain. I know some folks say, well, I don't work in the rain, I'm a welder. Well, most of us welders do work in the rain. It could be snowing, it could be lots of wind. It really doesn't matter. As long as it's safe, you can work as a welder. It really doesn't matter whether it's a lot of rain, a lot of wind. Just make sure your surroundings are safe and you can keep working, whether you're working on the rig or welding. So I'm gonna keep it going. So as y'all can see, holes are drilled. Gonna clean them up a little bit more, then get to fitting. It is raining, but I really enjoy working in the rain. So for me, I absolutely love it. It's perfect. Nothing better than working in the rain and getting stuff done. I'm very happy with this. It's looking great. Just gonna go get to the fit up now. I have all the bolts in, the 1/2-inch bolts they have for extra stability. I have the washers in there, the 3/8-inch bolts. They are in just to make sure everything's lined up properly. I have the nuts on here just to keep the plate up. Then I'll take these off, put the washers on once I put the lead reels on top, but these don't need the lead reels on to be on here, so I'm gonna be pressing it up, getting the washers and then lock nuts on here. And yeah, full of water, but I'll be cleaning that out, drying it out. I will be weather sealing it, so it'll be waterproof, but the stuff I have says it needs to be dry first, so unfortunately I won't be doing that today. I'll be keeping the Miller Suitcase Arc Reach 12 out of here until that point, because this is where it'd be sitting along with the different whips and guns that it has. So anyways, that's the game plan. That's what I'm gonna be moving forward with now. Okay, so didn't really get a lot of threads on here, so I'll be switching these bolts out eventually. That or just taking out the washers because these are lock nuts, but it's not getting down to the part where to lock on there, it looks like. So anyways, I'm gonna fix this in the near future, but main thing is it's just gonna be supporting this. It's not even really to be holding down the lead reels. It's just more for keeping these plates together, and I think it will suffice for the time being, but it will be replaced in the near future. I'm gonna go get these out and get the lead reel on up there, and then put these back in and get it all bolted up. Okay, I know what the actual issue was. I didn't have bolts that were too short. These are the correct bolts, but not for this spot. They're gonna be just right over here for the air hose reel. I have these bolts. They were supposed to go here, so I just accidentally mixed those up. But that happens, so I'm just gonna pop these right out, put these in, tighten them up, and I do have some nice big washers for these and lock nuts as well. And then gonna keep going on as I mentioned earlier. So gonna go get this done and just keep moving forward. Alrighty, everything is bolted down. Plates are sandwiched together with the toolbox in between. Then the lead reel is bolted. Yes, I do need to waterproof that. I don't know if you can see the water droplets coming off there, but I do need to waterproof this. So I will be sealing both the outside and inside, so along there, and of course all the bolts. But I would rather not seal the bolts if I can, because I would like to make sure they're tight here and there, so double checking that they're tight. But I will show you all what it looks like. I have the bungee up there that was just to keep it a little bit more stable while I was installing it. So as y'all can see, there is room in between the reels and the rum, and so I'm very excited. I'm not going to put the leads on because I have to get going right now. I'm just going to pack everything up and I got to get going, but I'll put the leads on tomorrow. I'm going to cover this up with the cover for the diamond reels. I'm going to do something covered up because I don't like diamond reels now because they didn't have a good product. But I'm going to use that cover. I couldn't find any other cover. I didn't see a cover for AlumaReel, so that's what I'm going to use. Diamond reels cover that I bought off Amazon, but I will be blotching it out so it doesn't have the diamond lead reels logo or anything like that on there. And yeah, because I want to keep this dry. In the manual, or the owner's manual, it said to keep it dry at all times. Well, you can't be welding in perfectly dry conditions all the time. I'm trying to get this critter closed. There we go. All right, so now I can get a little better view. Y'all can see there's a little bit of a gap right there. So anywho's, very happy about this. It's not swaying or nothings. I'll probably do something just a little bit extra just to give it a little extra stability between the rum and this piece, and I'll see about that once I have the leads on there, how everything's looking. But anywho's, everything looks great. Very happy with it, and I'll go into more detail later. I just got to get going, so see y'all in the next vlog.